Getting rich and staying that way is the dream, and that's exactly the game plan here as well. Welcome back to Let's Stay Rich. We've heard Ashutosh's story, and it's time now to crystallize his goals and attach financial goalposts to them. Forgive me for all the football use of words, but Anshu Kapoor of Edelweiss and Harshvardhan Roongta of Roongta Securities are helping us do just that. Okay, so we've spoken a little bit about some of your goals, but tell me one thing. You have people who are dependent on you, right? So 3 people. Given that, would you categorize yourself as more of a spender or a saver?
As I told you, that I spend my money very, very wisely.
Okay.
Because my mom is very strict with it.
You're too young to be that wise, Ashutosh.
No, I think I have my mom to advise me, so yeah, I've become wise now, as of now, because she has been telling me since a very long time that yes, you have to plan your life, you have to save your money. So now I know that how to plan and how to save my money.
You know what they say, at 17 you thought your parents knew nothing, at 24 you're shocked to discover how much they picked up in the last few years.
I'm not saying I know everything, but now I have a little idea.
Yeah, that's nice. Okay, so since you're being all wise with us, tell us about your current investments. What are your areas of comfort? Where have you put money so far?
I told you I have had this 2 houses in Mandvi, which is in Gujarat.
So real estate is one big chunk of your portfolio.
Yes, real estate. And LIC, Jeevan Saral, and that's it. That's what I know. Only these things I know. So I told you my mom handles everything. I don't understand about all these things much. So yeah, this is the few things I know about it.
Okay, so you have some insurance and you're comfortable with real estate so far. So it's time now to open up the floor to newer avenues of investment, and I think our experts here are raring to go.
So well, Ashutosh, let's look at a couple of scenarios which should possibly have financial impact in your life. You know, you mentioned that you have 3 dependents on you, and you're the income generating person in your family. So understand a situation, if something were to happen to you, what happens and what is the financial impact on your family?
Yes, it's going to affect my family a lot because as I told you, 3 of my family members are largely, not completely, but largely dependent on me.
Yeah, and so this is one such scenario which you need to look at, which has financial impact. Now the other area that you might possibly need to look at and plan for is a situation in, post 35 years of your age. As you said, you would be engaged professionally in football up to age 35, depending on several other factors. Yeah. What happens in case of life beyond 35? So who pays you this retainer fee? How do you get that income in your hand which you're generating today? So this is one area which you need to think. And so have you put some mind on this, and what would your response be on that?
Perhaps also a career post football. Have you put any thought to that?
Yes, if everything goes well, I would want to open my own academy, and just help Indian football to grow more. That's what I've thought about it.
I think, Ashutosh, let's stay on the concept around protection. The other aspect you may want to reflect upon is income protection. You are a sports person, and there is a real risk of injuries. On the field, you have some protection from the clubs. What happens if there's something that happens to you off the field? So I don't know if that is something that has crossed your mind, and you may want to just reflect upon it. Does this discussion ever happen in the locker room with your other colleagues?
Yes, it does. Injury is the major problem for a sports person. So yeah, I think the club, the period we are with the club, they have insured us, but other than that, I haven't. So I need to do that, right?
Right. And I also wanted to ask you on the overall income, how much do you save today? Would you know an approximate number or percentage?
My dad is an editor, my mom is a teacher. So they earn, but as I told you that my family is largely I'm responsible for everything. So yes, 70% to 75% of my income is saved.
Right. And any EMIs that you need to support today?
Yes, I have taken a car loan,
Right.
which is just going to end, and I'm thinking of getting a new car probably. So if everything goes according to the plan, I'll get a new car.
And that would
very
be
soon.
another loan that you will take?
Yes, I think loan would be good.
Right.
Okay.
So by and large, if we have to just summarize your requirements, one, as we see, is that there's some need to get an appropriate and a correct form of life cover. We need to plan something for post 35 years of your age, assuming that there is some requirement for a regular income. Well, you have alternate career plans, but when we plan, we would plan it in such a way, considering that you would largely be dependent on your financial assets to generate some kind of regular income. You need to buy a car and
A house.
house.
Firstly, a house, because that's the most important thing. House in Mumbai. Oh, I need a car, a luxurious car, you can say, a sports car. And yes, I just want to keep my family very, very happy. My sister's marriage,
Okay.
and even after my marriage. So yeah, I want to keep everybody, my family.
You also have big travel plans, right?
Oh yes, I would want to take my family on a world tour, you know, after 35, maybe, once I have a lot of time.
So that's a big goal also in your
That's
life.
a big goal, yes. I want to make my family see the entire world, so yeah.
By when do you think you would want to settle down into a marriage yourself?
Oh, I haven't thought about it right now, but yeah,
He's
once
married
I'm
to football right now.
right now I'm married to football, but yes, once I'm very strong financially, maybe, yes, I'll think
What
about
does strong financially mean to you?
it. Means
Never having to think about money again?
no, nothing like that. Of who doesn't want to earn? Of course I want to earn, but money isn't everything for me as of now. It's just the beginning. For me, happiness is the highest level of success.
Right.
So as of now, I just go for excellence. I know money will follow me. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, so that's good. Tell me something. Do you have any contingency fund that you keep at hand? Some money which is liquid enough for you to use in times of an emergency?
Yes, you should always have a backup, you know, if there is an emergency, if anybody is not well, or if something happens to someone, you should have this backup money, so I do have it.
I think overall, I guess, you know, the pedigree is good. His money has been managed by his mother. Very good financial sense has been instilled, and moreover, I mean, what Ashutosh has been thinking and what you've been thinking about money and your attitude towards money, I think is brilliant. So now I guess we can just get on with getting the nitty-gritties into place right away.
My only suggestion and request, Ashutosh, is to now start putting values to your goals and maybe take some help, and which is what we'll try and do, is to work backwards as to how will we achieve those values, because each goal has a value attached to it.
Correct.
Right, that's my only request.
Yeah. And what I like about him, like you said, his attitude towards money
Yeah.
is really very good. And the other thing is that unlike many people at 24, he's
Yes.
living well within his means, and
yes.
he's actually managing to save much more than what a lot of people would save at a much older age. So kudos to you, Ashutosh, for that. Let's take a quick break on that note. We've sort of analyzed Ashutosh's current portfolio. What we'll do when we come back is we'll have a revamped portfolio for Ashutosh. And what's it going to look like? Well, you'll have to wait and find out soon enough. In the meantime, let's stay rich.